let's take a psychic look at what's going on with Zelensky, Putin, and the current occupant in the White House, DJT, we'll call him, our orange one, and see what is happening. So I read on this before, and I'm going to give you a part 2 after the meeting. Right now, I haven't seen the meeting. I guess they're meeting now or soon. And so we're going to look at what's happening with the midterms and Governor Newsom. Yeah, so let's look at that too. Okay, so the leader of the country starting with R, Putin, has compromise. That's what I read on the current president. So they have all that Epstein stuff, pictures, stuff, other things when he went to their country. Yeah, so they are controlling him. Well, that's part of it. So they have compromise on him. And the other thing is that DJT is really admiring what he calls, sorry, I dropped my crystal, strong men, dictators. He wants to be like them. Those are his people. He gets them. Despots, criminals, narcissists, birds of a feather flock together. He gets them. He wants to be like them. So he is, really, and he wants to do business deals with them. He can't really do business deals with honest people in Europe because he's all about scamming people and getting over on people. And, he's been doing that for decades. He can't just start being an honest businessman. He doesn't know how. It's not in his makeup. It's not in his life plan agreement. So when I looked at that meeting, I saw before that there would not be a peace deal and that Putin had compromise on him. I also feel like Putin is really just controlling him. And I'm sorry that I know people want to have hope and that diplomats in Europe and Zelensky are going in there and trying to hope that something will happen. But I don't see it. I think the only way, just if you want to cut through it, the only way to end this war is to win it, to stop Russia. It's just, it'd be like if you had Hitler and you went to him and said, hey, we'll give you a couple of countries in Europe if you would just stop the war. You think, and we can leave the people in the concentration camps. So that's what they're saying to Zelensky. Give up part of your country. Never mind all the children he kidnapped and is torturing and what he did to I can't even speak about what he did. I can't even see it. It's so horrible what he did to their parents in front of these children and what he's doing to the children now. I mean, this is ridiculous to go in there and Zelensky knows this. And Zelensky, so Putin is controlling him, okay? And to the shock of like his cabinet, I'm like, what? Denial is powerful. They're like, oh, the meeting went badly. Yeah, what did you think was going to happen? I mean, it's delusional. I mean, some of these people are like, shocked. Like he couldn't even walk up the red carpet, which he rolled out for the war criminal in our country. He couldn't, like, he's like, ooh. I mean, it was a dark day. Yeah. So here we go again. Now, when I look at Zelensky, he's a healer. This lifetime is changing his soul forever. He came in, he was a comedian. He came in to help his people. He's not really a warrior. He is now. He wants to heal his people. And this is his life path to do this. And he's stepped up to do it. I don't feel like he's going to give in. We'll take a deeper look. But I feel like he wants a ceasefire. He's saying, stop, it needs to stop. They haven't even stopped bombing when they're having talks. I mean, this is ridiculous. So he wants a ceasefire, but he is not going to give up his land. Okay. And so, like they might make some mineral agreement or something to United States, but they need help. And so, as far as Trump getting a peace prize, it's never going to happen. The Nobel Peace Prize, that's not going to happen. That is like in the La Brea tar pits. I mean, good luck with that. I know he wants it, but it's not. And he's seeing this, Trump or DJT is seeing this more like a TV show, like what he says on, like he has the mic. He's really angry too, because he wants to get this done and he hasn't been able to. And so let's look at how he's going to act. But when I look at him psychically, I see him holding a microphone in his hand, like he wants it to be about the presentation he makes and how he looks and what he says, like it's a show. Yeah. And that letter that supposedly Melania sent to Putin, that was not it. That was not her. She can't write like that. Somebody wrote it for them, and DJT sent it. That'd be like if you sent Hitler a letter saying, "Oh, save the people. You should save the people. What about the people?" She was like, "Save the children. What about the children?" Trying to appear that she cares about children. So Donald J. Trump did that letter and he signed it, or he had somebody sign it that does his signatures. So that wasn't even coming from her. And it's ridiculous. You're sending a kidnapper, a killer, a sex trafficker, a letter about care about the children, save the children. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous nonsense to try to make him look good. It's just, all right. So yeah, the way my abilities work is when I see people or listen to them talk, I can tell what's going on with them even more. So I'm going to do a part 2. It'll probably come out Wednesday or later today, part 2 on this meeting. Oh, while we're at it, I'm going to change the topic for a minute. There's an election, November 4th. Gavin Newsom is doing a special election to gerrymander California so we can fight back and save our country. There's a link on Brian Taylor Cohen's. He said there was a link on his channel. I didn't see it. To donate, if you can contribute to that, spread the word. If you're in California, we need to get out the vote. This is about saving our country, because in the midterms, what we're coming up against is they will do nothing. Look at January 6th. They will stop at nothing to steal this country. They will stop at nothing. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with here. But we are where we are. We are at this vote now. So what is it? Contribute Brian Taylor Cohen. I guess is that his last name? Okay. I think Gavin Newsom, if you Google Gavin Newsom, you could probably find out some information on that. Yeah. And I think also I'm going to do a video on lawsuits on the tariffs, because I think the tariffs are going to be stopped through lawsuits. Okay. But let's look at this meeting today. Let's look at how does this meeting go for Zelensky. I see the Europeans, they are standing their ground. They got their pitchforks up. Because if you give him land, he's not gonna stop. The only way to stop Putin is to take him out of power. He should actually be in prison for kidnapping, sex trafficking, and murder. If not worse, taking over a country. I don't know what you call that, war crimes. Okay. So let's look at, show me how this meeting goes for Zelensky today. Uh, oh, oh, oh boy, this is not good. Okay, so yeah, well, that's what I thought. So this is DJT. He is out of balance. He is out of balance. But they're trying to make a deal. They're still trying to make a deal with a guy who is not, should be supporting their country, not trying to make a deal with their country. Yeah. Even Rubio said they're not going to give up land, and then they're chaotic wreck. And then DJT is posting on Truth Social minutes later. Oh, no, yeah, they need to give up land. So this is about giving up land. That's the fear. These are the foreign dignitaries that come with, and Zelensky. This is the best that can happen in this. This is not good. It's reversed. If it was like this, I'm like, yay, you can make a deal. You can end the war. This is reversed. And so what's going to happen is they are leaving and the fighting continues. This is about messaging. It's a non-starter. They've stolen, they tried to steal this country and the children. Loss and grief. I'm sorry, this is not going to do it. What is going to happen, what needs to happen is for this dictator, criminal to be taken out of power. However that's done. Let's look at, is that ever going to happen? How does this war end? I don't even know when. Let's see. Let's ask. I'm not the best. Time frames can change. Everything can change because we have free will here. But I'm looking at, I'm just reading the energy. Okay, so time frames, yes, no. The time frame for this to end, days, no, weeks, months, years, decades. Not a decade. Okay, years. How many years? Wow. I don't even want to say. That, I hope I'm wrong. It says 5 years. I hope I'm wrong. Let's change that. Send your prayers to them. Pray for our world peace, for our world. Okay, all right. When will this end? Let's change that. Let's ask, not when will this end? We looked at when. How does this end? How does this end for Ukraine? How does this act? Because I see Ukraine hundreds of years from now as a superpower, part of the global world that will become more of a world instead of separate nations. But that's not for a while, not in our lifetime. How does, show me, how does this end for Ukraine? Show me in the cards. How does this end? I see them in victory. This could change. You can always change. That's what I do in my readings. I look at people's lives or their energy. I'm like, how do we, if you don't like how it's looking, How do we change that? Okay, so this is the heavy push. Ukraine is fighting. They're pushing back. They have law and countries coming in to help them. The divine feminine. They are fighting for peace and justice. This is in their past. In the past, they had power. They're facing loss. This cost a lot of money and a lot of life. And this is warlike energy. They're fallen. I feel like Zelensky's fallen. The people who are fallen around him are supporting him from the other side. So this has been very expensive with life and blood and money. It's a message of pain. They're hoping for a better country, and change will come. Let me ask, let me just pull one card. Does Ukraine win this war? Like this, what is winning? Because I see him. Sorry, I have tenants with dogs that are elderly and they make noises. Okay. So will Ukraine win this war? Yes. The secrets will come out. Yes. It is the European countries, the divine feminine, that comes in and they will win this war. But I see Zelensky on top of a huge graveyard of rubble and death and loss. All because of one man. Disgusting. Sorry. All right. So we'll do more. I'll give you a part 2 after I see what they do in the meeting. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me. And then check out my spiritual videos on this channel and also my new channel at Sibyl, S-I-B-Y-L, Harmony Healing. So I'm starting to make videos that are more spiritual. I'm doing a video on pets there. Check out my class coming up, healing the chakras, diagnosing and healing the chakras, pet healings, and interpreting your dreams. So I'm going to be doing that on the 6th of September. So it's coming up pretty quick. You can also join my members. My members is usually the 2nd and 4th Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. I answer questions. I do healings there. And you can also book a private appointment with me. I'm booking in September. All right. My website is sibylharmony.com. It's on my homepage. If you look at posts, my website name, and then the sibylharmony.com. Okay. I can talk. All right. Sending you so much love. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.